It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales and it got a twist to it. This ain't Big Shine, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
I know that she be dancing. I know that she should take chances. I know that she's in this bed. I know that she can get this all night. All night. All night. I know that she be dancing. I know that she should take chances. I know that she's in this bed. I know that she can get this all night. All night. All night. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him milk, yeah. Get these boys out, yeah.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop.
Ready up!
2nd and 6.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
They send Godwin in motion. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Give him 16 there and a 1st down. With White. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 2. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Stop below 18. Bring it. Hey, check that.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's 3rd and 7.
70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Young. This one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Go.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Set, go.
Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From the gun, it's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Elijah Kancey in on the stop. Another run here with Hubbard. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 14-7 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Godwin working the right side.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with White.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
They send Godwin in motion. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Third down and 9. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Trap 60. Cougar 19.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
He'll look to throw. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 21-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10.
70 Lions. Set. Set, go.
Here's Young. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A second down throw for Young. Taking off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Set up. 18, Pioneer. Hunt.
Throwing is Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
60, here we go.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Now Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
This one deep and looking for Melton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to...
Good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st down, it is Hubbard. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hawks 70, Hawks, come 19, come 19. Ready, ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Young quickly out till he gets. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Unlock Ryan. Here we go, here we go. Go.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Set, go.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Set. Ready.
To throw is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. 60 in.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They send Godwin in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Going up top for Evans. And he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. On 2nd down, Young. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They send Evans in motion.
Go.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Go. Panther 11. Ready.
A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's the pistol snap to Young. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Buffalo 18.
They send Godwin in motion. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's a designed run. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so